How's it going, guys? Mythic Soul here, and I'm bringing you a top 5 tips for beginners in Pokemon TCGO. This is going to be some really very useful tips to help you get started in this wonderful game. It's also been a requested video from my past Twitch streams. Shoutouts to all you wonderful followers out there, and of course, if you love Pokemon TCGO and you'd like to check us out, definitely I'll leave a link down in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this top 5 tips for beginning in Pokemon TCGO. Now, number 1. A very, very simple one, but a lot of people don't really think about it that much. They kind of overlook it. But the very first one is going to be daily rewards, daily logins. These are going to help you build up your collection a little by little. The first couple days you get coins, and then on day 4 you get tickets, which is very useful. We'll go ahead and get into that later in the video about the tickets. Day number 5, now this is what everybody wants, is a free booster pack. This free booster pack could be extremely helpful to you. It is a random booster pack as well. So you could get a Gry pack, you could get Roaring Skies. It's random and it's amazing because it's free. A lot of people overlook that. So if you want to try to get your prizes, make sure you log in every single day, at least once. So, moving on to number 2 on the list, we have our daily challenges. Now these are also really cool and very easy to complete most of the time. Sometimes they've been adding very difficult ones lately, but they're very difficult challenges lately. But it does not stop many people from getting those juicy rewards. So for example, let's go ahead and look at Shroud of Pain. When you're starting out, you only get one daily reward, I believe, daily challenge at a time. But as you level up, the more challenges you complete, the more daily challenges you can take on at a time, which is really lovely. For example, right here, Shroud of Pain, knock out 12 opposing Pokemon with your Dark Pokemon. So I would have to make a Dark deck for this to get this challenge, but pretty simple enough. And once again, getting a free pack. Sometimes it's for coins, but most of the time it is for packs, and you get to choose what your next daily reward is going to be. They let you choose between a selection of 3, I believe, but a lovely and amazing way to get another free pack. Now, let's go ahead and move into number 3 on the list of top 5 tips, and that is going to be the amazing Versus Ladder. Now, a lot of people underestimate the rewards of the Versus Ladder. There are so many good rewards. The last ladder had some really good cards as well. You also get more coins, more tickets, which is absolutely amazing. And then there's also free packs on the ladder as well. So make sure you definitely try to do your Versus Ladder. If you are just starting out, there's something you can do that will really help you for starting out. Because when you're starting out, you're not going to have a complete deck. So you want to go ahead and click here and click Theme Deck. Now this is going to kind of segue into our next topic here in a second. But you definitely want to make sure that you do theme decks just starting out, because it's even for both sides, it's fair, and you can claim those juicy rewards on the Versus Ladder, and it's really going to help you grind the Versus Ladder and get those rewards. Because for starting out, you're going to be versing decks that are complete if you just go ahead and use a deck that you built by yourself. It's just really, it's an uphill battle, and you should definitely go ahead and start out just doing theme deck battles, blah. And yeah, it really helps. That's exactly how I started out, and this is going to help you get those rewards off the Versus Ladder. Now, segueing into our next tip, number 4, theme deck tournaments. Like I said before, theme decks are pretty important. It's going to help you grind the ladder when you're starting out. I'm also going to go into what I think the best theme decks are currently, so I can help you hopefully get a lovely head start as well as get those nice trainer cards and supporter cards, which are very vital. That's kind of another tip as well. I guess this could be an extra tip, a little bonus tip. Make sure you save up for 500 coins to go ahead and go to the shop and buy your first structure deck. This serves multiple purposes. This is going to get you your first line of item and supporter cards, which is very vital for your future decks. I do think you should either purchase Steel Sun or Forest Shadow. I think those are amazing structure decks. They're very fun to play as well. They do a really good job of setting up quickly, setting up the bench, and getting all those evolutions on board pretty quickly so you can overwhelm your opponent. So I definitely think Steel Sun and Forest Shadow is the best decks to go ahead and pick up, but make sure you save up your coins. I know it's tempting to go ahead and instantly hop into booster packs, but the thing is about these theme decks is that they're guaranteed item cards and trainer cards, which is going to be very, very helpful for you. So I guess that's a little extra bonus tip here. But now we get into our final tip here, number 5. Also another way to go ahead and help out, start out your collection, and another way to get free packs. Now a lot of people don't know about this starting out, so I will go ahead and explain this in very, very specific and in-depth explanation. I probably just messed up what I just said, but anyways, you know what I mean. I'll be very descriptive on how to do this. Now basically there's 3 tiers. You start out at gold. You can see how all these have stars, and this is going to be a wonderful way to get you free packs as well. So for example, we'll start out here. They do automatically give you Born of Fire, and what else? What other theme deck do they give? They give you an electric and a fire and a water to start out. But basically, to get a star, you have to beat them with a different structure deck every single time. So each one of these guys, you have to beat them with 4 different structure decks to go get in the 4 stars. And then once you reach the 4 stars, you also get coins every single time you win, by the way. So you're racking up coins so that you can go ahead and spend in the shop, which is really good. As well as you do get a free pack once you get 4 stars. And you can get 4 stars, so each ladder you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packs for free. And that's just ladder number 1. It does get a little more difficult as it goes on, but that is ladder number 1. Then it goes to Platinum, another 12 free packs, and then City Championship, which is the final ladder, which is what I'm on right now. I'm kind of working on right now. It does take some time, but that's also another way you can get free packs, and it's also another reason why it's so important to go ahead and buy your very first structure deck with your 500 coins that you've saved up. Because not only are you getting a good structure deck that you can use in theme deck tournaments, you are also getting a theme deck you can use to go ahead and complete these trainer challenges, because you need that additional trainer, that additional structure deck, so that you can go ahead and be able to get these trainer challenges done. And let's go ahead, and I believe that is the last tip, but let me go ahead here and go into the shop here. Now I'm also going to go ahead and name some things, some honorable mentions in the shop. If you do have your first structure deck, of course you can buy multiple structure decks if you really want to build a deck with those item and trainer cards in there, but I do recommend that you get the Steel Sun or Forest Shadow, or even Hidden Moon as well. I think these are very, very good structure decks, and you should definitely buy one of those, just because those items and trainer cards are very, very helpful. And you can also go ahead, and if you want to, you can purchase gameplay things as well, but make sure you don't get too tempted into buying booster packs and gameplay items, because you do want to save up for that very first structure deck. It's probably one of the most important tips, since it does serve multiple purposes and helps you build decks in the future. So with that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed. I do appreciate all the support we've been getting on stream lately, and I'll go ahead and leave my Twitch in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you found these tips very useful if I heard these tips when starting out, it would have been a lot better for me starting out. But that's a lot of ways you can get free packs starting out, as well as grinding the Versus ladder without having to worry about having a complete deck. But with that, guys, oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to mention as well. When you get a structure deck, a brand new one, you get 12 wins with it. It has like a little bar under it. It'll say how many wins you've had with it. You get a free booster pack. It is usually random, but that's yet again another reason to buy a theme deck. So hopefully that helped you out, guys, and I do appreciate all the support we've been having on Twitch. If you want to go ahead and check us out, feel free. Definitely subscribe if you liked this kind of video, because our next video is going to be our very first deck building video. For everybody that's just starting out, we're going to go ahead and talk about how I usually build my decks, as well as some very, very helpful tips on creating your very first deck. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Mythic Soul here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, peace.